Hello, everybody. This is InvaderKota. Thank you for joining me, my friendly invaders. This is going to be a very chill stream because I'm going to try to grind for as many primos as possible. Why? Because I need to try to get Yelan C1, and I've only got less than a week to do it. So we're going to be grinding primo gems and trying our best uh, to get at least 10 more wishes. We're basically 60 into pity. So the next one, so 2 more 10 pulls should get me another 5-star, which means should get me another Yelan. That's the plan, that's the goal, that's the dream. The dream is real. So, how's everybody's day going? My day was kind of, yeah, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it could have been better. I had to go to work 2 hours early today. I did get to leave 2 hours early too, so it's not like it's not like I had to stay the whole night because of it, but still, not really something I wanted to do.
Here comes the catch.
Not right before my day. Um, and especially because it wasn't for a good reason. It wasn't like, oh, we need you to come in early to get some stuff done. No, it was, hey, we need you to come in early so we could tell you about this stuff that you already knew about. Oh, cool. Meetings. That's great. This is great. That's great. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, it was so productive. Let me tell you.
Nice and spicy. Animal hypostasis emulation. Quietly now. You're toast. Hands up. Fun's over. Stand clear.
This team is redonkulous. This team is strong. So it was just a weird. Sorry, I'm also kind of tired because of the whole, going to work 2 hours early, and when you work night shifts, it means you're basically waking up 2 hours. I woke up at, ooh, I like it. Ooh, that could have been good. So I had to wake up like 2 hours early. An hour early. I was planning to wake up an hour early too to get some stuff done, and that didn't happen because I had to go to work 2 hours early. So, well, it just it didn't put me in a good mood. So like all day at work, I was just like, ugh, I'm just kind of tired. I'm annoyed.
Loba, get them. Enhanced animal module 75 at Zoro. Busted.
And so it's like, come on. I'm like, just annoyed all day long. And so it just, it, and you know how like when you're annoyed before you even get to work, it just affects your whole day? That's kind of like what happened with me. It's just, I felt like it affected my whole day. So, like, all day long, I wasn't into it. I didn't really feel like being there. I was just like, ugh, I just can't wait to go home. And so, like, when 2 hours before the shift was done, I was like, you know what, I'm out. And they were kind of annoyed with me leaving early, but I was annoyed that they made me come in early, so I don't know what to tell them.
Animal test 6308. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Stand clear.
You know what I mean? So, stuck it to the man today. Well, in all reality, if they like told me that I had to stay, I probably still would have stayed. Hello, Jack. How are you today? I hope your day has been better than mine. Like I said, or as I was explaining, I was very annoyed at work today because I had to go in 2 hours early for a pointless meeting. where they just spent the whole time explaining stuff that I already knew.
Mark 2, animal testing.
Quietly now.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that. So that's how my day went. I hope your day has been going better. Doing good. Just did the abyss up to floor 11. Nice. Are you 9-star or are you going for 9 stars on each floor, or are you just trying to just get through them? I've recently become a 36-star Abyss gamer. I don't know if you want to check out the VOD for that. I think it was not the last one, but 2 ago? Ooh, this could be good. So, I've joined the annals of easy 36-star Abyss. Thank you, Yelan. These have been going pretty quick. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Out the frying pan, into the fire. Eat. Enhanced animal modules.
Game's up.
There we go. I knew it was coming sooner or later.
Absorption test.
I didn't even know a slime was still alive. It was just chilling out there. It was like, I'm still over here. I mean, I'll stay alive if you want me to. I'll be the last one killed for once. Ooh. Not that I'd want an HP percent goblet. I don't think I'd want an HP percent goblet on that. I could go through it, just probably at most 3 stars total. Hey, it's something, and I think just... I don't know. Is there a minimum for the Primo gems? I think there is. But I'm sure you could get the minimum 50 Primo gems from it, you know? And every Primo gem counts when you're waiting for characters.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Gotcha. Here comes the damage.
Yeah, stand clear.
This is a really fun comp. I'm really enjoying this team. It just deletes things. The only thing wrong with it is that, in my opinion, just the rotation of it is just not as smooth as some of the other teams. But it's not bad. I have 31 wishes to try for Cookie right away. Hopefully I don't accidentally get Ito. You know what that means? You're gonna get like a C1 Ito. You know it's gonna happen now. The game knows what you want, which is why I want Chi-Chi. There's a reason why I want Chi-Chi. Not just because of the whole hidden desire sensors that this game has. But when I don't get, or
Busted. Game's up.
what are the words that I'm looking for? When I get the limited 5-star instead of Chi-Chi, you know, I'm not disappointed, but I still want it. I still want constellations for Chi-Chi. She was part of my 36-star Abyss team. Like, how could I say no to that little zombie? Oh, why defense percent? It could have been so good. This could have just been so good. Alright, I got one more. Like, I want him, but I'm not ready for him yet. Ito is on the very tiny list of male characters I want, but I want to save as much for Yoimiya, including Pity, which is low still. Yeah. I heard... people are saying that there could be a Yoimiya rerun coming soon. Which take everything with a grain of salt that people claim. And people claim that Kazuha was supposed to be on this banner.
Stabilize.
And we can see where that is. No.
Swirl, Mark 2, Animal Test 63.
Things are about to get dicey.
Absorption test. Yeah.
So, like, take everything with a grain of salt that are leaked. Just like the, I don't know if you saw it, but some people were claiming that there was going to be a new artifact set, and they had to, ooh, that's nice. They had to rescind that after it got out, or after, I don't remember why. I just know that they rescinded it after they put it out there. I don't know if I should hope for her rerun soon or not. No, that's the thing. It's like, you'd love to just be able to save. So, my question for you, you have your 31 wishes. Are you on 50-50 or are you on guaranteed? Because I've currently won about 5 50-50s in a row. I'm not trying to do this as a brag because before that, I lost every 50-50 for a year. So this is just a game making it up to me, I guess, or me just knowing the power of Chi-Chi and wanting her so bad, and the game taunting me
Oh,
by
gone.
making it so I
Can I go
can't,
take a look?
I don't get her. Alright. Anyways, artifact rolling time. I know I got, wait, where? There it is, Shiminawa. So there was this piece right here. I wanted this one. I'm gonna go straight to 20, or not 20, whatever, 18. Whatever high thing that I need. Okay, this one. That's a. I guess if it rolled again into a crit rate, that energy recharge could be. No. That's just me being super copium. This one's bad. That one's not bad. I'm gonna lock that one just so I don't accidentally do it. That one's kind of bad. All right, we're at 16. Let's go. Wow. Okay, I can see how the artifact luck is going to go for me right now. On 50-50, so if I get a 5-star, I'll take anyone as a loss. I will even take C3 Gene if you must. Yeah. I would say, I mean, any Gene would be a good Gene. Alright. Crit rate, come on. Elemental Mastery. Dead Piece. Don't want this. Don't want it. Did I get a couple of goblets? I think they were emblem, though. There was a Hydro goblet. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the piece, because I'm getting stuff for Yelan, so obviously the game knows, so it's gonna give me this good Yelan piece right now. Right here. Nope. Nope. Nah. What about this one? Nah. Okay, did I get another good piece? Was it this one? No. Oh yeah, it was a feather. Yeah, this one. Okay, this is the piece right here. Great artifact roll. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, Hoyoverse. Lovely game you have here. Alright. Crit damage. Alright. Alright. Already looking better than the last two. The game knows. The game knows it's gotta make this one up to me. It's gotta make this one up to me, and apparently it's doing its best. It's doing its best. Alright? We're good. We're good. See, I had all the confidence in the world. I knew this was gonna be the piece. That's why I saved this one for last. Duh. Yeah, Yalen piece, so HP percent, not bad. Not a bad thing. It's not bad. Trust me, this is what I wanted the whole time. That's why this piece is gonna be the best piece. No dead rolls. Not one dead roll. I used Yelan plus Singsho plus Ayaka in the Abyss, and wow, it is something. Yeah, things... I can imagine with Ayaka, things just... They freeze, and then they're dead. Like, right? It's just freeze, then dead. Freeze, then dead. Okay. So, I have an issue with this. I don't need crit damage because I have the Aqua Harry Potter spell bow. So I'm hoping for crit rate. This next one, if it's crit rate, we're gonna be in a good spot. We're gonna be in a good spot if we get some crit rate. Alright, let's go. Speed this up, get some more purples in there. Crit rate. See, like... I'm hard-pressed. Because... Like, right now I'm at 80% crit rate. If I switch that out, I'll be sub 70% crit rate. I kinda... And just getting 7% more... I've already got so... Alright, let's see how much HP I get when I put this one on. It's an extra 2,000 HP. No, I can't do it. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's a good piece. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good, but whatever. Alright, next, dailies. Where are... They must be in Liwa. Nope, Inazuma, there. Oh, no. I don't like the Inazuma escort mission. I don't like the Inazuma escort missions. They take so long. Alright, well, Kola, do your thing.
Solidify!
Animal test 6308.
You guys. No. No. There. Go. Kola, go get them.
Gotcha.
Stand clear.
Come on. Oh, I was like, why am I not running? Oh. I forgot I can do that. I forget about her charged attack. I really do enjoy her charged attack.
Order guide you. Gather.
You're toast!
Because her charged attack actually hits for a good amount. Whoa, that was weird. Anybody else see that? It's like he took down the balloon for a second there. Alright. Ah, this is still going. Where do I have to go for this? Okay, we're almost done. Oh. Seriously, the longest mission ever. So, if you use Yelan, Xingqiu, and Ayaka, who is your second team? And did you use them for the... Oh, yeah, that's right, you didn't do floor 12. Never mind. I was going to ask you questions about floor 12. But there was no floor 12. There is no floor 12. Yeah, let's heal. 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 Where is that? Where is that travel point? Is it like underground? I feel like I go to the mechanical array and I can't get out of that arena, and so I feel like I'm missing portions of the map. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just literally out in the middle of the water and I'm just being weird and I just can't find it. Maybe that's just it. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me, it just came up to say hello. Alright, let's find this electro crystal real quick. Guava! Destroy! Alright. Can anybody tell me, is this the most annoying daily commission, or is it just me? Because it's literally out in the middle of the water. It feels like there's no reason for it to be out in the middle of the water. Like, they couldn't put this commission in a more out-of-the-way place. And it's not like you do something cool, it's just fighting these two dudes. The two dudes you fight all the time.
Race you! Boba, get them! Absorption test.
Busted.
Gather.
Here comes the cash.
You win.
And it's just... Yep. What was it? Like 5 minutes to try and get there, and 2 minutes to do the... Not even 30 seconds to do the actual commission. I'm not a fan of that one. You couldn't tell, I'm not a fan of that one. But it's fine. It's not like I get it every day. But now that the game knows that I don't like it, they're gonna make me get that one every day. I'm on floor 12 right now. My teams are Ayaka, Yelan, Xingqiu, and Jean. The other team is Lumine, Xiangling, Zhongli, and Bennett. I could is your Bennett DPS Bennett? Or is is Xiangling your DPS? Or Zhongli, actually. Zhongli could be a pretty decent DPS.
Let me try my blade. Solidify! I will have order!
I'm the frying pan. It's animal hypostasis emulation. Stink.
Nope. And they're dead. Yeah, like, I really like Xiangling and Yelan together. They're a really fun team. I think it's funny that people have found that the combination of Xiangling, or not Xiangling, Yelan and Xingqiu, like everybody was thinking that Yelan would replace Xingqiu, but instead people are just using them together. It's just crazy hydro damage all over the place. Yep. Got it. Yep. Get it. Yep. Yoimiya's not there. You're gonna let me set off fireworks. Get it. Yep. I know. Yep. We're good. Thank you. Alright. I can never remember where this is supposed to lead me. I feel like I'm always going in the wrong direction for this one. But it is this way. Yes, it is this way. Alright, we're going in the right direction. Lumine is the main DPS. The rest are like sub DPS and support kinda. I mean, you have Bennett. That's just support. That's your everything. He's sub DPS, he's support, he's healer, he's literally everything. He will be your everything. I can be your hero, baby. That's Bennett. Bennett is our hero. When we need something, he's there for us. They were lovely. Alright. Let me get my Primos.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
And the other good thing about having a Bennett, especially if you've got a lot of energy recharge on him, is that like your team basically never has to die. Especially when you're combining him with Zhongli. Your team should be like a walking tank.
Thank you for completing.
I mean, Zhongli by himself makes your team a walking tank. Alright. All these fun daily things to do. Alright. So now that that daily grind is done, we're almost at 30. Maybe I should do some yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do the bounties first. See if that gets me to level 30 on the battle pass, and then from there, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, invulnerable to pyro damage. Alright, if that's the case, bringing back out Yaimiko. Sure, why not? We'll make this the team. Why not? I hope your runs on floor 12 are going swimmingly. I hope it's making you realize that, man, why did I not do floor 12? No. Got it. Alright. Where is he? He is over here. Let's go get him.
Shadows of fate.
There's more!
Emerge right here.
One with nature.
No turning back!
Decided by destiny. Emerge.
Ugh, I miss Yaimiko. I miss using Yaimiko. I don't know what it is about this game. This game just makes me love characters. Like, there's so many characters that I'm just like, oh man, this is the best character ever. And I just want to keep using them. Did you know at one point, um, I got the Traveler to C6 on Animo, and I wanted to use her as a sub DPS for my Sucrose DPS. I didn't go very far with that idea. Alright, you are invulnerable to lightning or electro. This is easy clap with my Yelan team. Over here we go. So, I don't know if you're big into tech and things like that, but I've recently been enjoying the heck out of
Absorption test.
Gotcha! Game's up. It's over.
I've been enjoying a lot the picture-in-picture option on Firefox. It's been a game changer because now when I'm grinding stuff off stream, I'm watching a stream on the little just a little thing, or not even. I don't even have to just be watching a stream. I could be watching anything. Like I watched an episode of Obi-Wan while playing Genshin. It was fun. I really enjoy doing that, and the fact that it does it for any video that you're playing is pretty awesome. Vulnerable to animo damage. Yeah, I can still do this with this team. I just use Yelan just to attack. Well, I completed it by Ayaka sucks against the bosses. I mean, she doesn't freeze them, obviously, but she still does great damage. You're not making melt comps, no, but you know, you're still doing pretty good damage, I think. Yeah.
Stabilize.
At the frying pan.
No, get over here. And that,
Nice and spicy.
this, that, and it's dead. See, I didn't even need Sucrose. Sucrose would have made that a lot easier if I could have used. I guess I could still use her. Swirl damage still does damage. Both the bosses move or have so many invulnerable moments. Yeah, that's my problem with Raiden Shogun. Like, especially against the Magu Genki. You're just like, alright, he just teleported. He did one move. He's not going to teleport again. So I do the Booba sword, and he's gone. Where? Oh, now he's over there. Alright, fine. Or even with this comp that I've got right now, I'll throw out Sucrose's burst, and he's gone. Fine. Yaimiko, same thing. Throw down a burst, and he's gone. Like, this is ridiculous. But I guess this is how bosses feel against us. It's like, you're attacking me, and I dodge. Or I have Zhongli, and I'm invulnerable. Alright. Complete 3 bounties. I guess I gotta do the... I'll go to Mondstadt. Mondstadt's seriously the easiest place to do the weekly fetch quest thingies. Yeah, so since you completed it, how many stars did you get? Or I was gonna say, or are you not killing Manly Jack? Quest. I know where they all are. I don't really need help. Gloria's over here. Or Glory, not Gloria. Alright. Glory's story depresses me the most. There's some blind girl that sits on a bench all day long thinking about her boyfriend that she thinks is out in traveling the world with the rest of the Knights of Favonius, but he's just some loser that's just hanging around outside the Mondstadt. Like, that's just depressing. That's like that's serious talk show. That's serious talk show. Not status. Guests right there. Well, you thought your boyfriend was fighting for the Knights of Favonius, but here he is. And they show videos of him doing stuff, although showing videos to Glory would not do much. I got 5 stars. Hey, that's more than the 3 stars that you thought you were gonna get, so... And you get the free reward for that, whatever it is, what are those? Vermilion or Echo pieces? So, you know, progress. I think this is closer. The last one I got 1 star because the PMA is invulnerable half the fight. Yeah, that one's probably the worst of the bosses as far as like its invulnerability stages goes. Kill you guys.
Quietly now.
Just because I want to.
Take it easy.
Alright, it is over here, right? I'm not going the right way, am I? He's over like here, isn't he? Alright, just look it up. Manly Jack. Yeah, he is just right there. Alright. Sure. Yeah, I got terrible pieces for doing Abyss. Well, they're not gonna give you good pieces. They're not gonna give you good pieces for actually grinding it. You think they're gonna give you good pieces for just doing Abyss? The hardest content in the game. Bird! Bird! Yelan is definitely my favorite hunter in the game, by the way. Why? Why? Oh, fine. I don't want that crystal fly anyways. No! Gimme! Come here! Ah, I got that crystal fly. That's what I wanted to do. I was tricking the other crystal fly and flying away. The only hard content in the game. I mean, there was that one event that they had that was pretty hard. Like, I couldn't do it on its hardest difficulty with all the modifiers and stuff like that. I could probably do it now with the way my characters are built, but back when it was available, back when it was running, that was really hard. And I get it. One of the things that made it hard is that it was a DPS check. But some of those modifiers were not something that you could... Oh, Mitt. I gotta make this for him? What am I making for you again? Mondstadt grilled fish. Please say there's a cook. There's a fire over here. Die. Die, birds.
Take it easy.
There's gotta be a cooking fire somewhere, right? Right? There isn't. I don't think there is. There's one in here. Right? Right?
Gotcha.
Right? Oh, you're still alive. I am
Take it easy.
really no cooking fires. You find cooking fires everywhere, and I can't find it. Oh, this is annoying. I can't believe I didn't have any Mondstadt grilled fish. Well, time to farm more ley lines with my resin I have for now. Oh, yeah, when I got Yelan, I farmed like 200 fowl in one day out of boredom. Which event? I like the way they are making trial characters now. They actually do damage in events. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what it was called. It wasn't like the Hyakunin whatever it was. It was one of those ones that you had all those modifiers, and it would be like your characters lose energy after this much. When they swap in, they take extra damage or some. It was crazy. All right, Mondstadt grilled fish. All right, just auto cook it. Just cook like 30 of these. I got plenty. Plenty of fish. I got plenty of pepper. I like her special dish there. I got lots of extras now. Now I gotta go back to this guy. Maybe this would be easier. Well, I hope you have fun with farming your Mora.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
The first chasm event was fun. That was when my Lumine hit 120k. Which chasm event was that? It's hard to get all these events straight now. Like, I feel like there's been so many events that, and the thing is, most of the time they're different, and that's what I like. But I'm definitely at a point where I'm like I can't remember any of them.
Sunlight is such a pain.
Oh, there was a cooking thing right here. It was right there. I went the wrong way for it. That's fine. Once this is done, I will... Once this is done, I will have enough Primo Gems, or... I think I'll have enough Primo Gems for a 10 pull. I think. Let's look. Oh, I didn't even cook 20 things. I could have just done that. Whatever. Alright, time to just collect all of this right now. We'll do a guide to... I got 40 of those. I got 82 of those. I've got 0 of those. Let's do the guide to light. Prosperity, I got 240. Let's do that one. 40. Guide to light. I'm gonna do diligence because I need some more for what's her name? Xiangling. And what battle pass weapon? I have a death match. I could start working on getting another solar pearl up. It was a Vibro Crystal research event. Oh yeah, that one. I'm gonna wait to see official Kooky materials before I claim books. Actually, that would be smart, but I never pre-farm for characters. That is one thing that I have always done because The only character I pre-farmed for was Xiao. Guess which character I still don't have? So since that day, I do not... Actually, I also pre-farmed for Klee, too. And I don't have Klee either. Neither one of them came home, so that's why I don't pre-farm anymore. You know what? I want to get a Serpent Spine. I don't have one yet, so might as well. One of these days I'll use a Claymore user, right? Alright. 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 Let's see. First, we burn our first wish. Just because we have to. And... Wait a second. Wait. Even though I have looked at the leaks, I don't know if they will be 100% correct, and I only pre-farm for characters I like. Speaking of Xiao, it's a spear. Mm-hmm. Yes. That is his spear. The game's taunting me. It's like you could try to go for Xiao now. Look, you got his spear. It's a sign. But it's...
Good roll.
Oh, thanks, Yelan. Thanks. That was a good roll. Okay, well, I don't even know what this thing does. Okay, on hit, increases attack by 3.2 for 6 seconds. Max 7 stacks. This effect can only occur once every 3 seconds while in possession of the maximum possible stacks. Damage dealt is increased by 12. I don't even know who I would use it on right now. I don't think it's really that great on Raiden Shogun. If I decide to make her DPS, this is my deathmatch is actually better than well, no, because the base attack is way better on the
Maybe I'll
on
take
the
one
Jade
more day
Winged
off
Spear.
and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Toma. I'm gonna use it on Toma. Here you go, Toma. Here's a weapon for you. You look good. You look good, buddy. Keep looking handsome. Yelan secretly was the one who wished. She was, apparently. Once Fontaine comes out, I'm farming everything that characters will use because I already have someone from there on my list. Is it the... Hey, that's Dendro, right? So that's Dendro Archon. Is it the Dendro Archon? Is it, what is it? Dr. Creepy Man? I don't remember what his name is. I just know him as Dr. Creepy Man. Okay, so... Whoa. Alright, so... What do I need? So I have 3 wishes. I need 1120 primos. Oh, wait. I have 3 more wishes. Oh, nope. We gotta rein it in. Rein it back. We gotta rein it in here. We gotta get in the correct placement to summon Yelan. Fontaine is the water place. Oh yeah, Hydro Arc. I'm not sure if I do want anyone from Sumeru yet. Oh yeah, Fontaine. That's right. Sumeru is the one I was thinking of. So we gotta rein this in. We gotta do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put in my Yelan summoning party. We're gonna go up to her little tea house. I don't know why I always go up the non-stairs. Oh, damn it, Uncle Tian.
Uncle Tian, we're here to chat with you.
I was ignoring you for a reason.
Oh?
Put me into this the
What
mission.
a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea?
Speaking of Uncle Tian, he was another one of the worst parts about. Was he part of Ganyu's quest? I think he was, because he was the one that was always like, "Oh, it's little Ganyu, even though you're 9,000 years old or whatever." Like, you're an old man, but you were also she was also grown up when you were a baby. Fontaine is where an actual non-child
I
cat
heard
girl is.
that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories.
All you need to say. We're more concerned about your health, Uncle Tian.
Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me.
Cool.
As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak.
Flesh is spongy and
Especially
bruised.
recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my
Uncle
energy
Tian Banner
levels.
one.
I am still very
Uncle
much
Tian
in
Banner
good
is coming
standing
with
as the
Madam
Tianchu
Ping.
today.
Madam Ping's gonna be the 5-star. Uncle
Nevertheless,
Tian's gonna be the 4-star.
I wish to pass on the position
Leaks. I'm sorry,
before
I shouldn't
my
have said
mental
anything.
acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liu
He's such a slow
Historically
talker.
The Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice. So a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces. So we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
And you don't have a
So in other words,
person
you
of
pick
choice.
someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
And the other guys that we don't care about
Correct.
because they're not characters.
Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself.
Ah, this
Not
is
to despair,
this is where
however,
Yelan comes in.
because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Wow, what a coinky dink.
Is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
Now I'm gonna want to do this quest line.
Fun.
Jackpot. Uncle Tian here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu.
It's gonna be
Might be
you.
a good
He's
opportunity
assessing
for
you. How do you not know this?
What do you think?
Not really interested. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm not really interested.
Makes sense. After all, whoever the next Tianshu is, it
Exactly.
doesn't really make any difference to us. Still, Paimon's really curious to see which candidates Uncle Tian picked.
I'm just more curious to get to know the Yelan
All right
more.
then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tian, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Yes, that's the point. I think that's the whole point of this quest, is that he's testing you. Anyways, so I don't know what it is. Just like, I don't know if it's her outfit or her mannerisms, but she's giving me a huge Faye Valentine vibes. Just like right now. This is just what I just felt right now. I don't know why.
Yelan, you want to be the next Tianqiu?
Why wouldn't she?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified
Oh, that's gonna
for
make
the
this
position,
very objective.
I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house.
After telling Uncle Tian about your recent adventures, you return to the entrance of the tea house.
You're all set?
Uncle Tian seems really worn down. It's like all his energy's gone.
Well, that's what happens when you get old.
It may sound harsh, but Uncle Tian is past his prime.
Energy
He's not cut out for this anymore.
down
So he's recommended
the
3
drain.
candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingbo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei, Mingbo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we
Talking
get
to
to
them,
Yuehai
maybe?
Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Keep my eyes wide open. Alright. Anyways. Uncle Tian, do you have anything to
Are
say?
the assessments complete?
No.
Not just yet.
Alright. So, anyways, as I was saying, this is where we sit because we get to observe the beauty of Liyue. It's sundown, which is perfect for Yelan. That's perfect setting to summon a Yelan. So, here we go. I always get so nervous on these. So we got 1 5-star already. Can we make it a twofer? Can we get double gold? 2 different banners, but still double gold. I think we can. I think it's a thing that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen right now. You're gonna witness history. 2 golds right back to back. 2 different banners. Never been done before. Let's go. Ah, nope. Nope. Oh well. Yenfei? Barbara. Hey, I think that's a C6 Barbara. Actually, did I already have C6 Barbara? No. Alright, this puts us at 70 wishes. So you know what that means. Single pulls. Yeah, I already had C6 Barbara. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Alright. So we got 2 wishes. How many of those do I have? I don't want to exchange those just yet. That's for desperation times. We're not in desperation times just yet. We got 2 wishes and a dream. Let's go. 71. Nothing. 72 though. Is nothing. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing good. We still have ways to get Primos. We're gonna form a drum circle. We're gonna summon Yelan with our drum circle. Hey, you know what? I can't complain. I just got a Jade Wing Spear from the standard banner. I didn't even have to go to the weapon banner to get it this time.
I'm Genta. Are
Yes.
you ready for your
Yes,
drum?
I am. I'm gonna take out my aggression through or take out my anger on drumming. Alright, so I already did that one. So now we have Toma's theme. What is Toma's theme? That's actually pretty good. That's pretty fun. Alright, let's go. We got this. Oh, that's wrong buttons. Oh no! Ah! It's alright, we're still getting there. That's a short song. That's fun though. It's a short song though. Alright. We can get better. We can get better. I don't really need to get better because I already got the Primogems, but I want to get better. Oh. Ow. I'm losing my concentration. That beat pause is throwing me off. Alright, we can do better. We can do better. I love this event for the one reason that I can play the Yoimiya theme. And Toma's theme sounds pretty good. I'm really excited to do the Raiden no, not the Raiden Shogun, the Asia theme. I'm really excited to do that because that's one of my favorites in this game. Alright, it's fine. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. We're 3-star gamers here. That part throws me off. Ooh, look at that. That's definitely 3 stars, right? Yeah, 3 stars. All right, we're good. I think Asia's theme is better, good in the boss fight, but Mia and Raiden are the ones I like, no matter what. Well, we have a connection with the Mia theme, or with the Raiden theme. I just like to listen to this. All right, let me get my Primos. All right, so So that one was, so that gets me to 98. Let's do, I've got, if I do this, this will eventually get me like 60 more primos. I am desperate enough to do some of these. I'm desperate enough to do some of these. Because these get me primo gems too. So I've got 40 more primo gems I could earn there. There's so many of these. I'm actually really looking forward to the Kuki Shinobu hangout. I want to do the Yunjin one, and technically I want to do the Ningguang one too. I really should level up Ningguang. Actually, don't I have her kind of leveled up? 70. Anyways, what time is it? Getting kind of late. All right, we still have a week. We still have a week to make the dream into a reality of a C1 Yale. It's gonna happen. We still have time. Is there anything else that I could do? I guess for now. Let's just let's finish this. We'll finish this part of the Yelan quest.
It's raining. Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
Damn. She's just like, get me my umbrella. You are mine. I own you. Yeah, let's just do the rest of this Yelan quest. Pretty sure I don't have to attack anything, but even if I did, I've got Hu Tao and Yelan. I'm pretty sure I can survive. I probably should figure out where I'm actually going. There we go.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair. I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
You sound stuck
I
up.
mean, I think it's fine.
That's
You
called being
sound-
complacent. If
Okay.
you're happy
You sound
to
like a
just
wuss,
accept
is
the
what
way
I was
things
gonna say.
are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
Oh,
Ugh.
come on. That's just... Now you're just... being unreasonable.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for. And Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're
I've been
obliged to
standing.
stand up while we wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild nearby?
Fine.
Problem solver.
They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
Wow. Don't like Chenwei. You enter the assessment venue with Yelan.
It looks like all 3 candidates have arrived.
Oh, it was those 3?
Mm-hmm. We'll meet them formally soon. Before that, let me run you through the assessment process.
I already don't
I've
like the
split it into
Chengwei
2
guy.
stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person. Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Oh,
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a
But that's
stipulation I
Chinbo's.
gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues. There's still
Oh.
some time. Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
Do I really have to read through these? Oh, I do. Leon, what do you
Do
do?
you need a hand with anything?
Yes, did you read
Hoshine is
those?
taking some time off at the moment. I'm covering for her. Just let me know if you need anything.
Yes, did you read through those? Please. Please. Okay. G's Manifesto. G's Manifesto covers domestic affairs, foreign affairs, and checks and balances, all in great detail. The focus seems to be problem solving. It provides concise and clear solutions to various problems. It's so thick that you only have time to skim through it roughly. Okay, I don't have to actually read it. Okay, that's nice. Chen Wei's manifesto addresses many commercial issues and provides some very penetrating analysis. His view seems to be that regulations and incentives are both indispensable. And Mingbo. Mingbo's manifesto covers domestic affairs quite comprehensively, focusing on people's livelihoods. The core principle seems to be the greater good means a world that works for everyone. I like that guy. Alright. I like Mingbo's.
Finished, huh? What did you think?
Oh, autoplay.
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind,
What's your
whoever gets in
manifesto?
is to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets.
What did you think, Elon?
That's for me to know and you to find out. We can talk more after the interviews.
I figured.
We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chen Wei.
Is it just me, or does her little coat look like it was made out of the fur of Andreas? Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's Andreas' fur. All those times we killed him as a weekly boss, it all went into making her coat.
Yes, ma'am.
Leon brings Chen Wei in.
Oh? So you two are the assessment officers, are you? I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Wow, they make this guy such
Mind your tone,
dick.
mister.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
Man, your communication skills, did you learn them from Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the traveler that people are constantly talking
Yeah,
about.
and I can kick your butt.
With your sterling
Show
reputation,
some respect.
you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Yeah, although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
After asking Chen Wei some questions, Yelan tells him to
Oh.
fetch Mingbo.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases.
Okay, you're
I
good with
have
numbers.
12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days.
I like him even more now.
My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely,
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
He doesn't need to be good.
You
He's
know what?
Tenshu.
Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
oh, okay, sorry.
He's gonna pee himself. Yelan forces her way through a few questions with Mingbo and tells him to fetch G.
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous. What would you like to know? you're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
How long did it take you
Your
to
manifesto
write
is
all that
very wide in
manifesto?
its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
Oh, that was blunt.
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, two different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach two very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on. What I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame
So he's
for
a
poor
delegator.
results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
After asking Shiryu for a few questions, Yelan sends him on his way.
He's a great guy. Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
Meh.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto, which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingbo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingbo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yelan.
Last but not least, Jur-E. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat. The depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people.
Yeah, I still don't like him.
What really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Jur-E take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Great.
We'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
Yeah, maybe Uncle Tien doesn't want another Uncle Tien in there.
Do you need a hand with anything? Hoishin is taking some time off at the moment.
Okay, she doesn't say anything different. What about these guys? Do they say anything different? Are they even? Yeah, there they are. Wait, no. That's not them. That is just nameless NPCs that look like them. I was hoping that they would still be around. Oh well. Uncle Tien! I've come to bargain. Alright, where do the treasure hunters come into... You tell Uncle Tien about the assessment process. When do the treasure hunters come into this and you have to kick somebody's butt?
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right, then let me ask this. The ideas in Jur-E's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Ah.
I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates.
Is that his
For
son
fear
or
of
something?
judgment. But I can tell you now. Those three candidates have all studied under me in the past.
Oh.
It's only natural that they share some similarities with me. But Qianwei went on to focus on his business, and Mingbo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Juri was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa. So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tien?
Yeah, then why can't
Qianwei
you
was a
figure this out?
an old friend. Mingbo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Juri, I was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing.
Old man talking, putting me to sleep.
Gradually, as we got to know each other, we started discussing all sorts of topics. Juri came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was very young. But he was a gifted
They're all
student
making this sound like Juri is gonna be the obvious candidate, but there's something wrong.
So
I know there's something
I
wrong.
started out giving him a few words of advice.
It's gonna be like
when
a
we were out
treasure
fishing
hoarder
and
or something.
Noticed how quickly he got on.
Sounds like he's family to you.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see. But it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up, and I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
I don't know, Uncle Tim.
Depti.
You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just
Kinda
means
is.
I finally have a good reason to retire and spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing. Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Sounds like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tien.
Sounds like he
Nothing quite
takes a
like
really
fishing
long
the
time to
vast
talk,
time.
like he's a tree ant.
And freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
What? What's going on?
Fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Okay, is this going somewhere?
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The
Cracking.
addition of
This is what
these
happens when
makes
you
the
get
soup
old, your
taste
body
even
quits.
more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my age, who knows how many more chances I have left to taste it again.
Very many chances, I'm sure.
Oh, can Paimon come next time too? Paimon really wants to try it.
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Yes, please.
Uncle Tien, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
Mm-hmm. I appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment. Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any of them. This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all other considerations and make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
I should change my
Understood.
dream to just sleeping.
Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tien. Look after yourself.
I didn't think this was going to take this long. You follow Yelan outside the tea house.
So, it's gonna be Juri, right?
No.
His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a
Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this
he doesn't
assessment.
have a original idea in his head.
So, are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. Things
Knew it,
are not
he's evil.
always as they appear. The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels. For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
Ugh! Who are they? Where did they come from?
Did they
Why are
scare
there
you?
so many sneaky
These
ninjas?
two are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always
And
standing
they have
guard
dice
nearby.
on their backs.
They also perform various assignments as required.
Uh,
Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Can't
Nothing can take
swim.
that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and
Please
look
say
into
he's
Qianwei's
actually
background.
jacked.
Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
We'll follow him
Juri,
ourselves.
well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves.
Knew it.
Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Bulai, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some news for us.
Oh, now you're thinking.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go and ask him.
Alright, is this part of the quest done then? Alright, got that part done. Alright. Oh, this is going to be a very long quest, isn't it? Alright. If that's the case, let's look at beautiful Ningguang in her beautiful evening gown for a second. Alright. It is late.
In
for
a
what?
trade war, the perfect hunter leaves
Like,
no trace.
an hour or something. So I don't know how, but I got a 5-star spear. I don't know who I'm going to use it on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might try my Yelan forever freeze comp with Rosaria now. I always wanted to use Rosaria as a DPS, and now this kind of gives me a reason to, so maybe. Alright, here's the deal. If I don't get C1
Even if an
Yelan,
antique
that's
is
the
priceless,
team comp I'm
the
going to go
happiness
for.
it brings
Because the
lasts
reason
with
I
only the
wanted to
moment you
use...
obtain it.
the reason I wanted to use Xiangling with Yelan is to get that double charge with her E skill and hitting that vaporize twice. Because with her burst, with Xiangling's burst, or with Guoba, you're still getting 2 hits of vaporize procced by Yelan. So, man, I look tired. So that would be... So that's how I want to build Yelan if I get her C1. If I don't get her C1, I might try a forever freeze comp. But we'll see. We'll see we'll see what the week brings. I've got lots of time. I got a week. I can gain 10 wishes in a week. I'm sure, maybe. I don't know. We're at 72 wishes, so the next 10 pull should get me should get me my Yelan.
Hunter leaves no trace.
Obviously. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I think so. So I used to run a forever freeze comp with Xingqiu and Rosaria. So I feel like this is just a similar thing because you can basically have you can keep things frozen almost indefinitely with Rosaria, and now with a Jade-Winged Spear, Rosaria would actually not be a bad choice, just for physical damage. If you can't get 10 before it ends, are you just going to throw whatever you have before it goes away?
We should look for a new investment.
Probably,
More doesn't grow on
but
trees.
I honestly think that with that quest, with hangout events, with the three more songs that you get from the Bongo Donkey Kong drum event, I should get enough, and I probably won't get 5 levels in Battle Pass by then, but I'll definitely get. I have my Welkin Moon, so that should be enough to almost get 10 wishes. And I have my Genesis
In a trade war,
crystals
the
from the
perfect hunter
Welkin Moons
leaves no
just in
trace.
case, so I think it's gonna happen. I think it can happen. I've got lots of ways to get some primos, so I think I can do it. So, anyways, thank you, Jack, for coming around. Thank you for trying 12 to level 12 or floor 12 of the Abyss at my behest. I'm glad that you got through it, and it didn't sound like it went that bad for you. I didn't hear any molding from you, so there you go. Um, uh, Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight, but I'll probably end up streaming again on Friday night or whatever it, this is, whatever time zone it is for you guys. It'll be my Friday night. So I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for watching, and this is InvaderKota, ending communications. You have a good night.